Hey guys, welcome to Sabi Unique Art. My name is Ricardo, and today we're going to be doing part 2 on how to draw anime heads, or how to draw heads in general. So the last video created, I showed you one method on how to draw heads. So I'm going to do 3 different methods, and maybe at the end we combine all 3 to create a head. Not all the time. I usually use one method. I usually bounce around, whichever works, depending on the situation. Anyway guys, let's get started. Alright guys, so we're gonna use Phyla. Phyla is one of the characters from Vaygren, so we're gonna use her head as an example. Well, we're gonna use her as a reference to draw a head. So first I'm gonna start with the method that I did on my previous video. I believe I did first I did a circle. Oh, and I'm using Clip Studios. Normally I like to use TV Paint, but I don't know, they have a new pen. I updated to it, I think Clip Studio 4, and they have a new pen now, so it seems like they fixed the brush issue, so we're using it today. So let's get started. So alright, so I believe I drew a circle, a line, and then I did this, that, and then I made a line like this. I believe this is the method I showed you guys on how I draw a head. This method, in my opinion, it's great, especially when you're doing pin-ups that's a difficult pose and you're trying to align the face together. I tend to do this method. The other method, the traditional method that you normally see, is a circle, and I believe line in this one, right? I think that's the traditional way. And the method that I like to use sometimes, like I said, the first one is my favorite, but sometimes I just draw, I don't even do the circle, I just draw the entire head. I'm like this. I'm gonna show you. Well, before I get to that one, let me show you the other one. Is the next one. Usually I draw ovule, right? Then I put a line. That's the next method. And the other method that I was going to show you just now is this one. I normally just draw... that didn't come out right. Yeah, usually just draw the head. Well, that's a really bad example, but sometimes I do this. It all depends on the situation and the mood I'm in, or how this sun align in the sky that day. So anyway, so let me try to sketch Phyla 4 different times with this method. So I'm going to turn down the layer. I'm gonna create a new layer, and let's start with this one. So this line here, we're gonna use this line as the eyebrow guides, right? So you know this line is where the eyebrow is gonna be. In between here, this is where the eye is gonna be, and the nose is gonna be here, mouth, and then you draw the side of the face. So let's knock it out. First, sometimes I like to draw the eyes, so it kind of give me definition of the face. Because sometimes when you draw the face without the eyes, it's kind of hard to picture how the face gonna be. So I normally draw the eyes first, because everyone likes eyes, right? So let's do the eyes. Let's see. Phyla, it's funny, I'm using Phyla, so we're gonna do a... Typically in anime, when you see the eyes closed, it's low budget. So Phyla is a lot easier to draw because our eyes are closed, right? So we're gonna draw our eyes closed. All right. Seems like I'm cheating, right? Seems like I'm cheating. I should just draw AI, but I already said I'm drawing Phyla. Right? So you draw the eye. Okay, for the sake of the tutorial, I'm gonna draw eye. It's not gonna be Phyla. Well, it's gonna look like Phyla, but it's not gonna be Phyla because Phyla doesn't open her eyes. Okay, so this is just the tutorial, for purpose of a tutorial. The eyes. Okay, so we got the eyes, right? The nose. Right, so we're gonna do the face now. We're gonna do the side of the jaw of the face. So we're gonna do this and connect it to root. Connect it to the end, and that didn't look right. Turn this layer down so you guys don't get confused. There are ears, Actually, we're just gonna use we're gonna use this one as a different character because I don't want people to get confused. So we're gonna use a different character for this one. Yeah. Our eyebrows are messed up. I'm just winging this, guys. I'm not really too focused on the drawing right now. Okay, guys, she gonna be mad. Let's have her mad. And this is messed up right here because this not supposed to be here. So your eyes, right? Your eyelid, say eyebrow. If you make a line here, if you put your finger and relax your face, right, and do this. Top of your ears, you see that? Line up with the eyebrow. On your nose, let's see where it falls. Bingo, on your end of your ears. So, because this is anime, it's not all the time it works, but let's try it. Your nose. I guess kind of works, kind of. I'm not supposed to really, but kind of works. See, there you go. The neck piece. Let's do this, and we're gonna do the neck. Whoa, that neck looks weird. Technically, you're not supposed to see these ears too much, but let's. Because the head is slightly turned, so we're just gonna sketch this in. I'm gonna change the ears, but this is for just so you guys understand what I'm doing. See, that's one face. Let's put the pupils in. Who is this person looking at? They're looking at us. Let's put some eyelashes. Nose. Oop. Person's like, who are you looking at? This is not Fala, this is just some random person. Alright, so let's flip it to make sure it looks right. We flip it. See, the face is fine, but the headpiece up here, it's off. So we're gonna, drawing circles is never perfect. So we're gonna try to fix that. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna put some hair on this person. Alright, which hairstyle should I put on this person? Since we draw her, let's see if I can find one of my other characters from Vaygren and we use that person. Who should I use? Who should I use? She's a bit too old for any of the characters. But actually, we're gonna do Raga. This is the other character, so let's do Raga. Right, flip, Raga, Raga, Raga. Let's turn this layer down. Eyebrow. So right here, where I start the hair from. So this is our eyebrows, and it's like right here. I don't know how much measurement you can do. So if you put my hands on my eyes, relax my eyes. One, wait, no, probably doesn't make any sense what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. Well, my forehead is big, so it's all depends. Let's just estimate. Let's just guess where the highlight starts from. So we're gonna put the highline right here. Different brush. The highline is right here, so in that way it doesn't look too weird. So it looks about right, right? Forehead. Close this. Forehead. It's like it's not that bad. So this is where we're gonna start the hair from. So let's do this. I always make mistake on this character. on this side. Okay, so I'm gonna start it from here. We go down. Let's draw the hairline. I think I got the hairline right. Probably not. Throw some shades in there. And whoa, that doesn't look right. And we're gonna for some reason it doesn't feel right. No, it doesn't feel right. Let's erase this. Let's go back to the guidelines. The guidelines right here. See, this is why the guidelines are important. See, I just messed up. Right now, I'm going back to the guidelines to figure it out. So let's start this again. Our guidelines, the line in the middle, I'm going to start from here. This one is too high. Why does one give me a hard time? There you go. Much better. Oh, it's supposed to be longer. Longer. Again, we're just swinging this right now. Let's turn off the guidelines and let's fix this up a bit. Okay, this is good for now. This is a bit too big. I don't want to focus too much on this because this is supposed to be a tutorial. So let's not focus too much. Okay, you get the idea. And let's get this brighter. And you have this here and this there. Oh. And a scar right there. Her neck. And I already seen what I messed up because the neck is off. Let's fix that neck. Yeah, you're much better. Very so low. Anyway, I'm gonna erase this thing back here. So it look like somebody. There you go. So this is one character, right? We kind of wing this one, but you get the idea. Second one. Hopefully I do better this time. This time we're gonna try to do farther. Alright, so the ovule. Normally you have to be careful with the ovule. When you do the ovule and then you draw it in, sometimes it can change your art style. So you have to be careful. But I'm gonna draw a character. It's probably gonna be off my style. But just to show you, if you do the ovule, the character might look different. So I usually use the ovule. And I'm using the wrong brush. That's no wonder it feels weird. See, I'm not really using, well, technically, if you make a circle here, that's like the circle, but the OVO tends to change your style, so you have to be careful when you use the OVO as a way of drawing a character. Actually, I'm just gonna draw a different character, just so you see the eyes. And she's sad. This person is upset too. Nobody's happy today. It's a bit too small. No one is happy. Whoa, why keep there? Okay. Again, remember, eyebrows. Ears start from the eyebrows. And stop at the nose, I guess. But again, because it's anime, it can be a bit dramatic. Let's fix this. It's too much of our audio. See, this is, I made the nose too long. Let's bring the chin in, because the chin is way too long. Way too long. Alright, there you go. See, by using the OVO, our ears. Get it straight. Again, different. What? Ooh. Guys. I'm sure you saw what I just did, right? I wasn't paying attention. Let's see if we can trick the system. Copy. I'll make a new. Paste that there, and then we have to undo because I erase Raga face. All that work, hopefully, is enough. Guys, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. All right, we're gonna do this again, but we're gonna save this one. Let's finish this one, and I'm not gonna delete it out the video either. I'm just gonna show you guys how I feel. I don't know how I feel on that. Got no idea. Actually, she's gonna be mad for me because I don't know how I feel. This person's upset because I erase Raga. She's really annoyed because I'm annoyed too. I meant to, yeah, I can't believe I messed up on like that. Anyway, she's really annoyed. Let's put her neck. On this one, the face is too long. Like I said, guys, the ovule, you have to be careful. So like here, I want to, let's chop all this. Bring down. Move this piece up. There. What hairstyle should I put on this person? We're just gonna put a random hairstyle. Let's do random. Random. Actually, let's see if I can turn this character to Sophia, one of the characters, again, from Vaygren. Let's see if I can find her somewhere. Viola. Oh, I mean, Sophia. Let's see if we can do something with this. Yeah, she's mad. And she's probably a bit too old. Probably have her too old, but again, this is for the purpose of the tutorial. It might not look pretty right now, but once I'm gonna ink these characters, once I ink them, they're gonna look much better than how they look right now. Oh, my ears are ears. She have no ears. But she's still annoyed. Because I deleted Raga by accident. She kind of look right. Let's do the flip. Flip. See, when you flip your characters, you see all the mistakes that you do. And I sure did meet a lot. Maybe I shouldn't use, because she's look a bit too old. Let's use someone else. She looks a bit too old. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it like this for now. We come back to this later when we ink it. Okay, let's get back to the tutorial. We're gonna try to redo the face that I deleted. Can't believe it. This time we're just gonna turn it to Filer. How about that? We're just gonna do Filer. I'm gonna have her sad face because she feel bad. She feel bad that I erased Raga. Can't believe I did that, and I can't believe I didn't notice it. How I did not notice that? Anyway, because Raga, Phyla have a long face because she's a full adult, we can make her face long. Not this short though. Again, these are just guidelines. Doesn't mean necessarily you have to draw on the guidelines. These are just reference so you guys can get the idea of the person head shape. These are just to help you, not to use as the not to use exactly for the character, just guidelines. So because she's an elf, we can't really do the measurement, because in my head elf ears is not as wide as this. It's probably shorter. I don't know. It's probably just me, but we'll see. So we're just gonna wing it this time. We're gonna wing line this up over here. You don't want to draw all of the ears because obviously some of it is hiding behind, because their head is slightly turned, so it's kind of hiding behind the other side of her head. Okay, so I guess we end up drawing Phyla originally because yeah, we feel. And I'm here drawing, and I didn't save this thing. Like a crazy person. Ooh, I wanna give away no comic pages now. What a feel. Alright, since we save it, so let's continue. Phyla. Let's draw a neck. Yep. This neck is wrong. Actually, let's give her some more ears. Boom. There you go. So, to be honest with you guys, this method, I want to say, the one I'm doing right now, I want to say that's the best one and the safest one, and the one is more accurate in my opinion, especially when you're new, when you're learning how to draw. I would stick to this method. the other two methods, or the three methods, those are cool too, but this one is a bit more, I want to say, easier or accurate. I don't know, it's one of them. Anyway, before I do the hairline, let me put the guideline, a guide on the hairline so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Normally, sometimes I do this. So just to give, I make a line here, just to give an idea where I know the hairline gonna start from. So I kind of imagine where that hairline is gonna be. Normally, it's like, you know, I don't know what's the measurement, but I usually eyeball it, to be honest with you, because everybody for it is different. But normally it's I think it's two and a half or three eyeballs up to get the eyeline. But we're just gonna, because this is anime, they're not real people. We're gonna do it our way. Anyway. Let's start drawing her right here. But I really feel bad for. Oh, don't tell me you bet. Oh, okay. I almost got PTSD just now. I feel so bad that I delete Raga. Poor Raga. Okay, let's do the rest of right here. And erase the guidelines of her head. Yeah, she's real. She feels real bad. Let me move her up because she's too close to her. Move this down. So we're gonna stop here for this one. We're gonna move on to the next one. I still think this method is the best one because it's easy to line up the face parts, or it's easy to line up the character face, the eyes, the nose, and you get a better sense of how the face should be. So I want to say this is top tier. This is the top tier way of doing eyes, face. I mean, sorry. All right, let's try the other one. This one is a traditional way of doing face, I guess. Let me move this over. Technically, it's the same. It's the same. They're all similar in how they draw a face. To draw the face, it's basically same premise. Difference is we're not using the triangle. So let's try to do this. It's basically doing it without the triangle, to be honest with you. The triangle make it a lot easier to triangle is a lot easier to find what you're looking for. What's going on here? Am I messing up? See, if I was using a triangle, this would be much easier. Whose character this is? Let's pick an ex-girl from Vaygren. Another character. Who are we gonna use today? We're gonna use Solara. Let's use Solara. My eye patch is on the wrong side, by the way, guys. This is the old version of her. This is, you know, so this reference I'm using is old. So I'm memorizing the real one. Eyes. So normally when you draw adult or a younger person, usually adults are either smaller and it's far away from the mouth and the nose tend to be longer. Kids, or depends on who it is, what age, kids' eyes usually bigger, nose and mouth is closer to the eye. That's the difference when you join anime. So because she's a full-blown adult, we're gonna have her face a bit longer. And eyes smaller. Do this for now. Let's do our nose. All of these styles use the same fundamental rules, or the eyes and ears line up. It's just different ways of doing the additional. It's different ways on how to start the face. So I think this one is harder. I still think the triangle, using the first method is better. Because it's easier to line up the face, because I can tell I'm here struggling with this one. She got long neck. Just get rid of the guidelines. She have her ears right here. Let's do the flip. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad when we do the flip. It doesn't look not bad at all. Even though our eyes doesn't look too right. Actually, let's have her smiling. No. Let's have her smiling. Guys, I really hope you guys learning something from this. Because as you can tell, I'm struggling myself sometimes, so... But at least you see different methods. Alright. Sophia really need to redo because Sophia looked horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay, let's put hair on our head. Yeah, I almost messed up. The other side. Bang's supposed to be where they... And if you notice the middle of your hair, sometimes people here are like this. It's usually line up with your nose. So safe way to do it is start the hair lined up with the nose. So you can from here in the middle of the head and work your way out as far as drawing the hairline. But let me clean this up let me clean this up better. Right. Let's erase the guidelines so you can have a better idea. Right head. Here's this part. Ooh, she looks serious. Actually, she's looking away. Should we have her looking away or look at you? Like, let's move our eyes. Let's move our eyes and have it looking at you. It's like, who you guys looking at? Mm-hmm. That messed up. Something is off. I think it's because our eyes are too close to the nose. Push it over, size it down, and we're gonna move this thing here and push over. There you go. Alright, one more method. So far, this one sucks. We're gonna try to fix that one, because as you can tell, the other two look cool. This here doesn't look right. Let's create a folder and drag these things in. Save. Sorry, my computer is moving slow. And in this one, what I tend to draw the entire shape of the head instead of trying to use the guidelines. So let me try and do a better version of this. Actually, let me move this down. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can nail it without messing up so too much. Not bad. Not, oh, speak too soon. There you go, guys. This is the other one. This is other method sometimes I do. And I wing the hell out of it. See, I draw the entire head without any guidelines. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I do that. But I do put a line in the face so I know I have some type of sense of where these things are going. The face and whatnot. I mean, sorry, the eyes. I'm mumbling today. Alright, let's do the nose. Which character this should be? Which character? Should we do I feel like we should do Sophia and do a proper job on Sophia's face. But no, we're gonna do Banks. Sophia gonna be last. So let's do Banks. Oh, we're gonna do cat girls today, huh? Alright, we're doing cat girls. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull this off. See, I'm starting with the nose. I don't know why I start with the nose. Let's do the eyes first. It's not every time you have to start with the eyes. You can start with whichever body parts or whatever on the face is more comfortable for you. For me, sometimes it's the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Could be whichever. I think this one is gonna be a bit hard because I put the guidelines the wrong. So normal when the head is turned this much, like turn this direction, one of the eye is gonna be smaller than the other because the one that's close to you is gonna be bigger and the one that's further away tends to look smaller because of the head turn, and the nose is gonna be in the way. So let me put the nose there. Ooh, big nose. Nose. So if you draw the nose first, it will be easier for you to line up the eyes. And this nose is huge. I don't know why I have the nose so big. There you go. And now we're gonna do the other eye. This one can be hard, so you just have to be patient. It can be hard to get sometimes. But you want to draw it in a way that it looks smaller, but not too small that it looks like something is off. So I'm gonna have her looking at you. And she's an adult as well, but I think I have the eyes to something. It's to something. I don't know what it is yet. I'll figure it out in a minute when I take a better look at it. Yeah, one of the eyes are too far away. Too far away and too big. Small, get closer. Man, I am looking forward to draw on paper soon, because I know I'm going to have a lot of mistakes on paper. Because the amount of time you see me use the tools and adjust my drawing, it's going to be hilarious when I'm trying to actually draw on paper. I can press the undo button or the lasso tool. It's gonna be a struggle, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna see. I just have to be more mindful and less carefree, because when I'm using digital, it's like whatever, you know, just throw stuff around, because I know I can erase it easily or move it around, so I don't have to be so focused on doing a drawing. Her nose is still too big. And we're gonna have her smile. Nah. See, the problem we're having here now, she's a bit too young. She looks very young. So let's see if we can get her older by moving her face around. Alright, moving our nose around. Right? And then we're gonna fix the shape of her head. The shape of her head has a big deal with it. A big way is the shape of the head is throwing her off. Right now, eyes are all messed up, but fix our eyes later. Because if you notice, the eyebrows or eyelashes are a lot thicker on this side. So let's unthicken it. Alright, like I was saying, let's fix the face outside. I think this was what throwing off the look. In this case, this girl doesn't have any ears because she's a cat girl, right? So, no ears. Let's flip her. Well, we're gonna put a placeholder for ears so I can understand what I'm doing, because for some reason, if I don't put a placeholder there, it's gonna be hard for me to do. So we're gonna put a placeholder. See, the thing is, this needs to push over. I think that's the problem. Push over, because she's looking at you. We're gonna have her looking at you. There we go. She's looking. Okay. And she's... Nope, that doesn't look right. Flip, 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 flip. She's a bit too young though. I think she look a bit too young. Yes, she's a bit too young. Let's push some stuff around. There you go. See, just by pushing the eyes away, the eyes and the nose, just push it a lot further away from the mouth and have the face longer, you get the adult. And we have to correct the ears, the imaginary ears, that's what we're going to be erasing. And let's put a hair in our head. Bangs usually hard to do. So what I normally do, this is the old design by the way, so the upgraded version is in the comics. Alright, put the bangs, I usually do this. Make a line. Bangs are hard to draw sometimes. Oh, what's going on? I feel like my style has changed just now. like someone else drew this. I think it's because of the eyes. Let's draw a hair, working for a head. And let's brighten this up. Let's erase these imaginary hair. Let's erase this because this doesn't exist for her because she doesn't have any ears. So we're going to erase all of these things. So the thing that's going on here, our bang needs to come out some more. Just flip it. Let's see what's the problem. The joint style is different. We need to fix this because this is not me. This feels off. Let's move this. There, I don't know how they end up drawing a different style. Well, we're gonna need to fix that. Like this is too sharp. ears. Okay, they'll put her ears. This is temporary for now, but so you get an idea. I don't know if I'm feeling Banks. She looks too young. Something is off. Something is off for Banks. Let's push her hair down and see if that makes a difference. It sure did make a difference. Still don't really like her face-ish. Something about her mouth is throwing me off. That's not my style, how I do my mouth. We need to fix Fala. Sophia. Okay, she looks like a hot mess right now. She looks like a hot mess. It could be the hair. Let's fix Sophia because she looks like a really hot mess. Let's go back and fixing her face. I think that's what's the problem. Let's put by the guidelines, and if we can just find our face, that'd be nice. Okay. So this is where you're gonna need, sometimes it's best to use the OG style. So this is our eyes, face, the triangle, and the circle. See, by using a combination of that, you can create. Oh, jeez. You saw what I just did, guys. We're just gonna redraw it. Call it today. Oh, I forgot one of the steps. Straight line, straight line, straight line. So this way you get the face. But in my case, I'm just gonna use all three combination that I did. Make sure I didn't erase anybody. And I'm gonna redraw this face. Yeah, I'm still using the overview method as well. Neck. Sophia, where are you? Let me try to find the latest version of her. Here she is. Latest version of Sophia. Let's put a guideline. Guideline. Doing the eyes, eyebrow. Nose. And mouth. And we're gonna push this down because she's a bit too old, so let's bring her young down a bit. There you go. The ears is off. Okay, let's detail our eyes. She's looking at you. All happy. Maybe not so happy, but messed this one up. But no, we fix this because this is off. There you go. Nope, too much. Right. She got this thing on her neck. Her neck is too skinny. Let's give her more neck. Ooh, that doesn't look right. Oh, we didn't do the flip. See, that's why something was off, because we didn't do the flip. And since we do the flip, we know this part is weird. And then we're gonna fix it. Push it out. Right. And we flip it back. Now we're gonna turn it down even more because we're gonna do the hairstyle. Our hairstyle is, I believe it's one big one, Let's do a better job. Our banks. Let's start with our banks. And she got this thing here. Sophie, who knew you would be this difficult to draw? Hmm? Alright. And there you have it, guys. Hopefully you guys learned something from this, because it was a bit of a struggle. Alright guys, so I'm gonna, as far as drawing goes, this is it. I'm gonna speed through the inking. So I'm gonna have it like speed painting. I'm gonna ink it, and so you guys can see the finished work. Anyway guys, do like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. So I am going to start inking real fast. Well, speed drawing, coloring, so you guys can have it. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully you learned something. Alright guys, talk to you guys later.